we have a 2017 Hyundai Elantra SE, the Sport Edition.
What's your first impression?
I'm kind of iffy on it. I like the front, and I like how this isn't chrome. I like how the silver kind of looks with the black on the entire grille, and they made the grille big. You know what I mean? They made it a big size grille, and I like the sleek look right over here. These headlights, these are big headlights going all the way from over here and kind of curving all the way to the back.
That's funny. I mentioned that in the video. How they curve all the way back.
Yeah, they look.
And they kind of like that at that point.
They look very nice. I'm liking them. And if you were to unlock it real quick just to see what they look like when.
See, that's my problem with this one. Let me see them keys. Hyundai been using this cheap ass key since like 09. Now I know this is a base model and the higher end model has a better key, but I mean, come on, man, you couldn't update the cheap key?
Killing me, killing me. What about where do we here?
See,
so these are you sure? No, these have holes.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, these have holes. Okay, so nice.
I thought shine a light in there.
I thought they were fake also, but there you go.
Oh, that's not bad then.
Yeah.
All right. I respect it.
I do. I think it looks pretty nice.
Yeah. So if you take a walk around, let's to the side.
Don't look at the wheels though.
They have the hubcaps.
Don't look at the wheels. So again, here you see that streak, that line going from the fender, going kind of right above the handles, and then meeting the taillight. The taillights are also gigantic. If you were to look at these taillights here, they go from over here and curve all the way around and then continue that streak. And they continue that line.
Alright, how about that trunk space though?
Let's go ahead and check it out. We gotta hold it, guys. We gotta hold it. Boom.
So it's not bad. You might have to shine
not
light up
bad.
in there,
What do you mean not bad? There's mad trunk space in here. It's a decent amount.
So it might be hard to see, but if Greg want to hop up in there. So you're basically hitting the back now, right? And there's plenty of space. Greg's nice and comfortable in there. You don't have to worry about nothing.
I can stretch out too if I wanted to.
Yeah, it's comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Good. Make yourself comfortable,
I think
bro.
we can fit a lot.
Make yourself comfortable, right? Yeah. Bye, Felicia.
Aha! Got him.
Yeah, we know. Every car has that little escape button.
Can't forget
but
it.
It's alright. You could fit like a teen-sized person inside there.
You could fit 2 teen size. Don't listen to us. Never mind. You can fit a bunch of suitcases. That's exactly what you can fit. Not 2
suitcases. That's what we talking about.
Not
Suitcases.
2 teen-sized people. But let's go ahead and check out the interior, guys. So here we're checking out the doors. Only soft touch material here is this, where your elbow kind of goes.
Yeah, that's it. But you know what? I'm not mad at that because that's like the important part. That's
yeah,
like,
I understand.
Like anywhere else, I mean, it would be nice to have soft touch materials, but if it's not anywhere else, I won't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
Understand. I feel like I like how they have the 2 different colors, but it just looks kind of plain, to be completely honest. What do you think?
A little bit.
Yeah.
But let's hop in the interior and see how it is.
Let's do it. You get in the driver's seat?
Nah, you driving. Hey, there we go.
Feels small.
What?
I feel small.
Why do you feel small?
I don't know. I just got in and I feel small. So that proves that there's a lot of space in here. Because, like, I feel pretty tiny right about now.
Alright, so how do you feel about the interior?
I like the interior. How's this goes? There you go. I like the interior. There's not a lot of empty space, which we hate. We hate when there's a bunch of empty space.
Yeah, especially like right here. I mean, you got the basic info system. You have the basic infotainment system, so like it's gonna be like a little tiny screen in there. But you could get the touchscreen, which it fills up this entire thing right here with navigation, all that good stuff. So yeah, it's not like you have to get something like this. This is like a kind of like base-ish model. But if you go down a little bit, then you have like your presets, your volume control, your tune control right here, and then down here, no dual climate zone. But like you have like your AC controls and stuff like that. Did you just fart, bro?
Are you sure? Are you sure? Why are you asking me that?
Did you just fart?
No, I was talking.
Yeah, whatever.
You know for damn sure that was your elbow on the middle console. He tried to play me, yo. He tried to play me, but like right here, look. Wait, no, it didn't sound like
Yeah, see, whatever. No, we don't have time.
He gonna play me like that, yo.
So you got the shifter right here, PRND. You can swipe it you can push it to the side, and you know, put it in sport mode. But go ahead and start it up and see how you like the gauges.
Also in here, don't forget that you have your USB, your aux.
That's true. That's true.
And then you're gonna have both of your car chargers. So not only can the driver charge his phone, but also the passenger. Which also is cool because if you get a dual car charger, you can charge 4 things at one time if you wanted to.
Yeah, so it's not bad. I like it. There's plenty of space for stuff. So, I mean, that's a positive. Well, let's go ahead and start it up, see how them gauges look.
Go ahead and get this. Okay, nice.
I like the gauges.
I like how bright they are.
I like how there's like a white on the black. But you know what's so underrated that Hyundai and Kia get right with their gauges and all their buttons? The font.
Yeah.
I don't care about font usually, but look at the font. It looks good.
It does look
I don't know
nice.
what it is about it, but I like the font that they use. It looks nice and kind of premium, I guess you could say.
I like how everything kind of blends in with each other. All the numbers, there's no different colors, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that white is the same as that white, and it kind of just all flows.
How do you feel about the
I
steering?
just want to say that I feel like the steering wheel is a little on the plainer side. I feel like there's a lot of space right here. There's a lot of space right here. Yeah, like a lot.
It's decent. But we're gonna go on a test drive, and I want you to see the difference between regular mode, eco, and sport. I think you're gonna be surprised.
All right, that's fine.
Let's go for that drive right now.
Oh, I wasn't recording?
No.
That's so whack. I thought it was recording.
Nah. So we're going for a quick test drive. I drove the Hyundai Elantra before. Greg hasn't. So
I'm driving it. Loose steering. Off the rip. Loose steering. Like I'm just swerving back and forth. You can see Ari kind of just rocking with me. But loose steering, I love it.
it's still loose?
Yeah. Kinda. Oof. So it did have a little jump there. Coming off the rim. I like the brakes on this one too.
Kind of a complete stop. Alright, now slowly go over there and steer.
Go over there?
Yeah. Wow, you really didn't notice?
It got harder. Right here,
Yeah.
right now it's hard.
What?
What?
You mean the opposite?
Right now, no, it's hard right now. I mean, now it's loose.
Yeah.
Now it's loose. So it was hard for a moment. Why? Did you put it in sport?
Yeah, it went in sport
okay.
and then regular.
When I was at a complete stop and then I turned, you couldn't feel it. It still felt loose. But as I was swerving back and forth as if you were like on a track, then you can feel it. Then you can feel the hard steering. But now it's loose again. Come on, Ari, I'm gonna crash into your car.
It's a little peppy engine. I don't think it's as fast as the Mazda, but I think it's faster than the Civic. I think it's a little more peppy.
I think it's faster than the Civic. Put it in sport for me.
So drive mode. So you got eco and then you got sport.
Oh, you can select it right there.
Yeah, hold on. Before you do it, did it get heavy?
No, not yet.
Really?
Now it did.
Now it's heavy. Yeah, that was a big difference.
That was a huge difference. So it actually kept it wasn't just peppy from the start. No, it kept its peppy. You know what I mean? Well, like you can feel it when people peeling off. Not peeling off, but how do you feel about the transmission? I'm kind of iffy on it.
I feel like it's alright.
I feel like it's a little
special.
It's a little rough.
It's not as bad as the CVT. Not nearly as bad as the CVT. I'll take this any day over like a CVT.
But I'm liking these brakes. I like the brakes there. They're stiff and hard brakes, which personally I like. I don't like when there's a bunch of like what would you use as a word? A bunch of air or space when pressing on the brakes. I wanted to start slowing down or start stopping as soon as I press on the brakes.
The thing is, we're not comparing them in any way, by the way, but in the BMW BMW we reviewed, if it didn't have that initial grab,
It didn't. That's why. Like I agreed with you when you said the brakes could be a lot better.
especially, and that's a performance
Still in
car.
sport,
Like,
I can
that should have the grab.
So I can.
This
feel,
one I could get if it doesn't have the grab, but a performance car should have that grab.
I can feel the hard now. It's tighter. It does have tighter steering. Not super tight steering as you would in a sports car,
Yeah.
but it does have tighter steering in it. And do you know what economy mode does?
Eco mode is going to slow down the throttle response and the throttle tipping to save gas. So you're not like revving it out. It's gonna try and like save as much fuel as possible if you're like on a low tank or anything like that. So that's what the eco mode will do for you. But I mean, I drove it already, so I already know how it drives. I know Greg's trying to like whip this thing.
I'm trying to, but I don't know. I feel like it takes corners bad.
I mean, it is like a economy car. If you want like a car this small that can corner right, you get an SI or like get the sport version or the Mazda, or the sport version of the Elantra that comes in the dual clutch or the manual.
Ah, okay, yeah.
That one they have an independent rear suspension for it, and it's like sportier.
And this car is putting out like 147 horsepower around there. It's an inline 4.
Inline 4. Yeah.
It's an inline 4. So like you can't really expect too much, but as far as like driving it, the suspension, it feels better than most, I gotta say. It is a 2017, but it is taking the bumps and
I mean, it's 29 city, 38 highway. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated at that, which is good for 147 horsepower, so not bad. But what are your impressions?
I like it. I feel like it has, for the engine, for an inline 4, I feel like it has the right amount of pep, the right amount of get up to it. So like I wouldn't mind. It just on the daily probably would need that better infotainment center. Yeah. But as far as driving it, I like how the steering handles. I like how you can switch it into stiffer steering. Why did you take off? Yeah, I put the e-brake off.
Oh, I was like, yo, you driving on the e-brake the whole time.
Why did you take off?
High, I guess.
Anyway, and then the brakes too, as I said. So the steering I like the suspension as well. Throttle response could be better, but the brakes are also good. What did you think?
I like the suspension is kind of on the soft side for like all the small cars. When it comes to like the throttle tipping, it's like I don't think it's as good as the Chevy Cruze or the Mazda.
Yeah,
I think it's way better than the Civic.
But also, what I like about the Mazda is that it had that click at the end of it that you can push down and it'll give it a lot more.
I like that little kind of performance type feature out of it. But out of the compact cars we tested, which one's your favorite?
Probably has to be the Mazda. The Mazda. I gotta say, out of the 3, compared to the Cruze, this and the Mazda. See, he just likes Hyundai. What were you gonna say, Hyundai? Anyway, Mazda 3 has to be my favorite. I think it's more sporty out of the 3, compared to the Cruze and this. What were you gonna say? Did you have it? He had his moment. He went outside for like a second, and that's it. He got over it.
I need a ride home.
What? All right, I'll come back for your car later. Whoa, the e-brake's on.
You're trying to be smooth and you didn't do it. Nah, but out of all of them, my favorite would be the Mazda 2. I like the Mazda the most.
Wait, so then what?
I was in the moment, and I was
the moment of what? Why'd you get out the car if you were gonna agree with me? Yo. Anyway, the Mazda 3 has to be our favorite out of the 3 smaller compact sedans that we reviewed. Right? Yeah. Why would you pick the Mazda 3 over the rest?
Performance.
I was gonna say the same thing. I like how it's a little more sporty than the rest of them, just because we're all about that.
It's not necessarily the most reliable out of the ones we tested. That I would probably give it to the Hyundai.
Put on your seatbelt, bro. Put on your seatbelt, Ari. You gotta be safe.
Give it to the Hyundai or the Honda when it comes to reliability.
I'd say the Honda. The Honda when it comes down to reliability.
I think both of them. like.
Oh yeah, kind of
in the same area.
together. And the Honda was 2017, also correct. Yeah, they were nice.
Or 2016.
2016. It was 2016. But I do have to say the interior on the 2016 Honda Civic was a little nicer than this one here.
Seatbelt off, bitch. Anyway, that's it for this video. We apologize if the lighting's not that great. I did like 3 cars in like 3 hours, literally, or 4 hours. So,
but y'all don't know what those cars are.
Yeah, sure. You don't know what those cars are.
But you will eventually.
Anyway, this is next gen. Oh, fuck! I did it.
He did it. He did it. So this is
next gen.
Next gen. Like the Facebook page,
like the Facebook, follow the Twitter, follow the Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube, tap the bell, Meta Cafe, Daily Motion.
You know the deal.
The Tinder.
I did not know we were doing that. I did not know. I wasn't.
The next gen Tinder page, kind of like, what was the gorilla that had like its own Tinder page?
I wasn't informed on this. Anna, don't. He didn't. I'm gonna shut up.
There's no Tinder, y'all.
Continue talking about what you were talking about.
But yeah, stay tuned. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe.
I'm not begging, but like if you want, it'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, subscribe to the channel. We can use the subscribers. We can use the constructive criticism. So say if you hate us,
tell us that.
Say it.
Let us know and tell us why you hate us. Yeah. We're not gonna get mad. We're not gonna find you.
Tell us why you don't like the videos. It's probably because of Greg, but
it might be because of me. It might be because of him. You never know.
Definitely you. It's definitely you.
Let us know. Let us know. All right. Constructive criticism. It is. If it is me, well, I'm gonna stay in the video. Y'all can't do anything about it. But no, I'm playing. If it is me, I'll leave.
Why are you talking to them like that?
What?
They're human beings. I think.
I'm talking to a camera right now. That's not a human being.
I'm talking about the people watching. After it's edited and everything, after we do the work. Anyway, the video's over. Stay tuned for more videos. This is Next Gen. Peace.
Boom.
Hey, watch your mouth. This is a family show.
What?
This is a family show.
Family show?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
This is a family show.
As he swears in every video?
I don't swear in every video. Only some of them.
Don't
look at that one. Alright, that's it, y'all.
We out.